morning, everybody. This is the first time in quite a long time that I've actually said that, which I will get to later on today. I'll give you a bit of a debrief on why I've been MIA for so long and explain just basically what's happened. So today is something a bit different. We're doing a Sunday duty. Now, I haven't done a Sunday duty in God knows how long. Sundays do operate a little bit differently to Saturday and like the weekday kind of duties here in Stroud. We only have 7 to 8 running vehicles throughout the day, so there's only 8 duties. I think, no, sorry, there's 7 duties. So it's not busy at all, really. It's quite quiet, and the duties are about 8 to 9 hours long, so that they're not stupidly long. I think everything finishes by about 6:30, 7 o'clock. The morning process is also a bit different. So in the morning, in a weekday and a Saturday, we'll have one of the Stroud supervisors in the depot, you know, just in case anything goes wrong, anything happens, that kind of thing. They're there on hand to help out if anything's needed. But on a Sunday, we actually have to get in contact with the Cheltenham leading driver, and he will sign us on. So the first thing we'll do when we get in is we will ring the supervisor, tell him that we're in, tell him what duty we're doing, and then he'll sign us on, and basically that just says that we turned up for work, really. Sunday is also very different in the fact that we only operate single deckers, because it's not as busy as a weekday or a Saturday. There's no real need to take out a decker unless, you know, somehow all the single deckers are blown up. And you get to pick your own bus. So when you turn up, you pick up a defect card, you pick up your duty, you pick up your running card number, and you pick whatever bus you see fit, really, whatever bus is available. Again, I haven't done a Sunday in such a long time, so I was actually trying to think, what do I do again? Because I haven't done it for such a long. I think the last time I did a Sunday duty was around New Year's, which was about 8 months ago. But I'm sure it probably happened a bit sooner than that, but that's the last time I can properly remember doing a Sunday duty. My July was incredibly hectic. I'll go into more detail when I've got a bit more time, because I need to get into work and sign on. Today it's just the only thing we do on a Sunday, really, is just go in and out of Gloucester, but it will be a lot quieter today, which would be nice. So I'm gonna get into work, I will sign on, I will pick out my bus from the plethora of buses that will be there, even though there won't be too many, because I think I'm like the fourth duty in today. First portion of the duty today, we will be going up to Forest Green Dead, we will be servicing into Gloucester, we will then 64 back, we have a break for about an hour and 5 minutes. We're in and out, I believe we've got 63 to Gloucester. Oh god, I actually can't remember. It's very peculiar. It's like 64, 63, 63, back to Stroud or something, 64 to Gloucester, and then 62 back. It's something, it's very easy, very, very laid back. Gotta hope that the roads stay relaxed, because it's 8:30 now and it's very quiet. It's expected to be on a Sunday though. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna sign on, get ready, and pick out my bus, so I will see you guys then. Morning, you alright? I'd just like to sign on in Stroud, please. 3104. Lovely. Cheers. Thank you. It's that easy. I want to just tell you guys where I've been. So the footage of the last day in our life that you saw, that was actually filmed at the end of June. So it was quite a long time ago. We're now borderline middle of August. July was just unbelievably busy for me, work-wise and socially. I was coming home from work. I was wanting to relax, as everybody does when they do come back from work. The thought of editing, kind of just goes, it's just more work. I usually do most of my editing on the weekends, usually the time I get full days off, but most of my weekends were booked up. So the second week of July, which I actually can't remember the date, I went to Goodwood Festival of Speed with my girlfriend and her family. Brilliant day out, really, really fun weekend, really enjoyed it. But of course, I was away that weekend, so I couldn't do anything. I then came back, went back to work. Following weekend was the Royal International Attitude at Fairford, which you've seen on the 76 full route video and just the day in a life video. I've been going to that event since I was 10. Out of the past 14 years, there've been 12 shows. Of course, 2 of them cancelled due to COVID, and I've been going every year, and I love it. I love that air show so much. Following weekend after that, I went, well, long extended weekend after that, I went camping with my friends in the Malvern Hills, and it was absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, some of my friends couldn't make it, so not all of us were there, but it was really, really fun. I really, really enjoyed it.
Don't be filming me, brother. 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 The thing I like about the sky is you can see I'm stretched. You know when you've defeated a boss and you're in the arena, stood there like...
After that, honestly, I was just exhausted. I got back into a bit of gaming with a load of my friends, so that's obviously kind of invaded my spare time. Yeah, no, I'm kind of getting into the groove of it again. I'm not gonna overload myself with editing, especially if I feel tired after work. The day that I'm recording this is day 7 of a 10-day stint of work that I'm doing. I would have had 2 days off in the middle, but I requested to do overtime, so the 10-day stint is my own fault. I chose to do those 2 days overtime. I finish on Wednesday. Today is, of course, the Sunday. I have 3 more days, and I have 3 days out in Cirencester, so that would be really fun. Then I have 6 days off, and I'm going away this weekend as well. So I'm going to try and get this video done and dusted in my 3 days off prior to going away, so that shouldn't be too bad. Yes, apologies. Basically tell you where I've been and why there has just been such a lack of videos. I do have plenty of footage, and I do need to sieve through it. Honestly, I really do need to sift through it and sort out what's going up and what's not. I've got a lot of full route footage. A lot of the full routes I've tried recording are very long routes, especially the ones out in Siren. And the one that I wanted to do yesterday is a 5-hour round trip. It's about 2 hours and 10 minutes-ish trip to Bath that we operate from Stroud. And it is a long route, but it's a lovely route. So I'm sad that I couldn't record that. Yeah, what time are we out? So we're out in about 5 minutes. And I've looked at the duty board now, and I now know what I'm doing. Doing a 63 from here in Forest Green through to Gloucester. We are then doing a 64 back. We then have an hour and a bit break. We then take over from another driver's 63. We come back to Forest Green, back to Gloucester, and then we 64 back from Gloucester to Stroud, another break, and then we do a 64 from Stroud to Gloucester, and then we 62 back over the hill, which is, you know, it's just the quick part of the 62 from Gloucester to Stroud, and then we're done. We finish at about 20 past 6, I want to say. I'm going to get ready. I will see you guys on the road.
Driving with my eyes closed on my way back home. Hope I don't drown in my new life, bro, 'cause I like this. Yeah, baby, I like this. Swerving on the M4 with my windows down. Bottle in my palm when you're not around, 'cause I like it. Yeah, baby, I like it. I find myself living in regret. I'm trying to breathe, what did she just say? Different thoughts always on her brain. I'm meant to be crazy, it's in the strangest ways. I'm dreaming there's just something out in outer space. Somewhere now where I can get away. Breaking out from all the confusion. All of my life, such an illusion. What an illusion. Figure it out. Way I'm trying to kick it now. Kicking the style. Trying to make it bigger now. I'm figuring out every single part of problems. Sipping all of the potions. My life been living so potent. I've been trying to make it much better. You see, I'm seeing all the rain and never changing the weather. But the sun on my skin, it feels so right. And so I waste away my summers by the seaside. Yeah. Driving with my eyes closed on my way back home. Hope I don't drown in my new life, bro, 'cause I like this. Yeah, baby, I like this. Swerving on the M4 with my windows down. Bottle in my palm when you're not around, 'cause I like it.
Push me in the deep end, I don't always see things, I don't always mean it, was without a reason, take it now or leave
in Forest Green. I only got time for a quick briefing here because I'm only here for 2 minutes. We're basically just doing what I did this morning, but early afternoon. So we're just going to Gloucester to 63, 64 back, and then we're on break again. Pretty much the same timings as well, just different hours. Weather's actually turned out really nice. It's quite muggy. Muggy weather makes me just fucking drip in sweat, so only downside to it. It's a lovely view from up here in Forest Green, as you can see. You look right onto the back end of Minchinhampton Common. I'm not expecting it to be as busy now, because of course it's getting to that early afternoon stage. So I think most of the people will be out of Gloucester, not necessarily in, because of course it's not long until like shops and stuff close. Some of the Sunday working hours kind of come to a close. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Actually out in just a minute, so I will see you guys when I get to Gloucester. Oh, back in Gloucester, and it's bloody warm. Been here for about 10 minutes already, and I'm not due out for another 10. Got a little bit of time to kill. Pretty much rinse and repeat from earlier this morning. Go back as a 64 and have another break. And then we're 64, 62, and we're all done. Still got a bit of time, but it's been flying this morning and this afternoon, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. There's not very many people in the bus station. There's a lot more buses in the bus station than there are people. Should be pretty quiet on the way back. Chill out for a bit, try and cool down, and then make my way back to Stroud. So I'll see you guys when I'm on my break. This heat has come from, but it is absolutely killing me. Check the temperature as I got off the bus, and it's 28 degrees. Bloody warm all of a sudden again. Went to the shop to get some ice cream because I feel like ice cream was needed. Trip to Gloucester was a little bit busy. I think I took about 13 to 12 people, so like a pretty decent amount. But coming back, I think the whole trip I probably picked up and dropped off about 8 people, so it wasn't very busy at all. The trip back to Gloucester. I'm not expecting it to be mental, but it could be quite busy. And the 62 back from Gloucester could get quite busy. Everybody finishing up in Gloucester for the day, like whatever they're doing, whether it's work or whether it's just leisure. So of course the 62 is the quickest route to get back to Stroud from Gloucester out of all of our routes. We'll probably beeline it for that. So it's 5 to 4 and I'm out at 25 to 5. I've got 40 minutes until I'm due back out on the road, but I'll probably go out a little bit earlier just to set up and everything again. The weather's turned out really, really nice. I have no idea, I wasn't expecting this. I did have a bloke yesterday tell me that it was going to be a heat wave today. I didn't believe him and I was wrong. I was wrong to not believe him. Not much left now. Probably be driving for just shy of 2 hours, so about an hour and a half-ish. Be an hour on the 64 roughly. 62 back should be about 30-35 minutes. Not long left now. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. I'm gonna try and cool off and then I'm gonna head back up to Gloucester and then come home. So I will see you guys later.
Pretty picture for me. Only you can tell me what it's looking like. I'd rather look inside of myself than let you push inside and ruin everything that I build. That way I never lose, yeah. You've been playing games, I've been keeping one step ahead of you. I can't let this feeling get too incredible, cause I'm too credible. Found my calling, but I'm still belling you. Got me doing shit that I never do. Rolling the dice on the side of me that I was keeping invisible. Hedging my best, shooting my shot. It's feeling more like Russian roulette. I'm doing a lot. Casino with a handful of cash, but I'm losing the slots. It's stinging, but I'm keeping it fly. I move like a wasp. You've been trying to pluck on my wings and do what you want. Now I'm on my digits, wondering what that mouth do. Sucking out my spirit after its spirit and couple on that loud too. Got this whole room feeling soundproof, I doubt you. Got stamina for the round two, the ground moved. Left quicker than it took you to come. A little Campbell on my heart and a few in the club. She made me put it on black, see the truth in the dark. And I was too deep, wanting beautiful love. Without removing the mask, I'm only human and blood. She really do what it does and I don't do this enough, yeah.
Cause I can't let my guard down when I'm around you. I was feeling lost before I found you, yeah. Gambled on your love, but I wasn't proud to. Cause you were never betting on me, never put a penny on me. Cause I can't let my guard down when I'm around you. I was feeling lost before I found you, yeah. Gambled on your love, but I wasn't proud to. Cause you were never betting on me, never put a penny on me.
Strings. You've been playing melodies while you're dancing. You need a light or you couldn't know the darkness. Taking all bets or is it only the advantage? I just wanna know where to charge it. I don't know where my card is. You're playing elusive. Been looking for answers. Got caught in a crosshair. Big shot that I'm shooting. Wish I was a marksman. Yeah.
All chips down. Still wanting to show that dope. You could've bought this out. High rolling the coast up rock, but are you all in now? Lights flashing, I still don't know if you can sort this out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause I can't let my guard down when I'm around you. I was feeling lost before I found you, yeah. Gambled on your love, but I wasn't proud to. Cause you were never betting on me, never put a penny on me. Cause I can't let my guard down when I'm around you. I was feeling lost before I found you, yeah, yeah. Gambled on your love, but I wasn't proud to. Cause you were never betting on me, never put a penny on me. Coast up, well, but are you all
Another day done there. Overall, really quiet. I think the routes that I thought were going to be the busiest ended up being the quietest, and then vice versa. The ones that I thought were going to be the quietest ended up being the most popular. That 62 I just did was very busy. I think I bought 16 people, a couple of which thought I was carrying on towards Stonehouse and like King Stanley and such, but I told them, look, it's a Sunday, the services are different, we stopped serving at about 7 o'clock, so told him straight and said, look, I'm not going any further, sorry. Here is now, I'm just gonna go home. I'm absolutely covered in sweat. I'm awful in warm weather and muggy weather. I'm absolutely terrible. I'm essentially a human radiator. Even in the winter, I get really warm really easily, so this weather is an absolute, it just destroys me. I am jumping straight into the shower now. I'm not even going to talk about that because I'm just so sweaty. I am in very early tomorrow and I haven't done it in a very long time, and it's just 77s all day. To and from Siren, through Fairford, out to Highworth on a couple of occasions, stopping at Lechlade a couple of times. Very early start and I say early finish, it's not, it's a 12-hour day, so it is a long day. But 77s breeze by because they're just so quick, so easy, and just nice to do. Depending on what's happening, it could drag, but it could also fly by, which, you know, we'll find out tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for today, and thank you for putting up with my immense absence. Seem to be making a trend of this. But I hope you guys can understand that whilst... Police? Whilst I do have intentions to do this project, if real life takes priority, it takes priority. I'm not going to stress myself and overload myself with trying to smash out videos when I've got stuff going on in real life that I want to prioritise, so you'll have to bear with me on that. Leave you guys here. Had a really good day actually, even though it's been quiet. So yeah, I'm going to unwind and chill out. So I'll see you guys when I see you next.